Welcome to part 11 of the Simpsons Hit and Run game. And now we're going to talk to Krusty!
Yay!
American clown. I wish to ask a favor.
Everyone wants to wet their beaks.
What?
I require information about trucks delivering evil cola. How can I get this classified data?
Sorry, Apu. I'm a drink squeezy punchy lowlife. You need a professional scumbag. Follow a cop until you find one.
But of course.
Mm-hmm.
Look, American.
Thank you, horrible man.
Alright. Now we need to
Thank
buy...
you, horrible man.
We need to buy American clothes for 425 coins. And 425 coins gotten. Okay, I never understood why this music plays when you're in that area.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go.
Alright.
Let's see what his American clothes look like.
Okay.
Yeah. Jova, would you say that would offend anyone?
Jova?
Probably. As long as there's someone out there to be offended, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
So, saving the data. There we go.
Okay. So now we have to follow the cops, yes.
Then we got to get to the mission starting point.
Oh, of course.
He was in the way.
Of course. That's all. People are always in your way, Dwibs.
He was.
Hope I am still the line runner I was in my booth.
Sure.
Okay, now we're going to follow the police
This
to
little
find the
piggy.
criminal. Yeah.
Okay.
Better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography.
Oh yeah, again, this is another one of them. I had to edit out a lot of failures thing.
Okay.
Alright.
So we've got to find donuts to attract the policeman.
Makes sense, I guess. Springfield sort of sense anyway.
Well, well, that's a typical stereotype, you know.
Ow.
Hence why I said Springfield sort of sense, because Springfield runs on TV cliches.
Mm? Mm?
17. There you go.
I don't
Almost
understand.
there.
I never understood a delayed 4, 3, yes.
There you go. And now you have to chase the police.
Wow, it's interesting
Anywho,
that it's the
dude,
other
you're
way
saying
around
something
now.
about delayed sound?
Yeah, for some reason, and it's not the recording. For some reason, sometimes
frame rate.
No, it's not frame rate either. When you collect something, the sound that usually plays when you collect something, is delayed by about a second.
No, that's what I'm talking about. With PAL versions, frame rate sometimes delays between the sound.
I guess.
That's what happens when you get something that's radically between 30 and 60. Well, not necessarily guaranteed, but for some reason 50 is one of those magical numbers that will go haywire on you.
Well, okay, Joe, just be thankful me and Pedro aren't playing the original PS2 versions of Final Fantasy X and X-2.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard the stories, yeah.
Yeah. This time, me and Pedro get to play versions of the games that look, well.
Yeah, because
the
thing is, the European
Still nothing compared to playing Final Fantasy IX with a PAL frame rate. Ugh.
Well, it's even worse than that, Jova, because for it wasn't just the PAL frame rate for Final Fantasy X. The European version of Final Fantasy X had some humongous black bars that the American version didn't have.
There's a lot of... the frame rate is all over the place.
Yeah, the European version of 10 fucking sucked, so yeah, obviously, when it comes to me and Dwibs doing those
Hey, you
games,
know what's
obviously
funny?
we'll do the HD versions, obviously.
I don't know if it's
Of course.
present also in the American version, nor if it was kept in the PS3 and PS4 version. But there are two weapons that have a name exchange for no reason whatsoever. The Saber Queen, which was supposed to be one of Tita's swords, instead ended up in one of Yuna's staff, and the Leviathan, which basically was the reverse, was supposed to be Yuna's weapon and ended up as Tito's sword.
I'm pretty
If I
sure.
recall correctly, the America managed to dodge that change, but Europe was the one who got the change.
Basically, well, the HD versions were based on the American on the original international versions. So I'm guessing there was no change in the HD versions.
So this time we have to collect garbage.
Admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine.
Yeah. Follow the garbage truck and collect the garbage. So, what does that mean? Do you have to collect copies of Fan 4 Stick
Yes.
or United Passions?
No. See, it's 5 pieces of garbage. So, Fant 4 Stick, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Gone Girl, Ballistic. What's the 5th one?
Food Fight.
Sure. There you go. 5 pieces of garbage.
So far we got Fan 4 Stick and Food Fight.
Yes.
Now we just gotta wait to get Ballistic.
There we go.
There we go.
And now Gone Girl.
Come on, shit out your David Fincher crap.
There you go.
And finally for Transformers 2.
The biggest of them all.
Of course.
Debatable.
Unless your name is Dwibs.
I know.
Or Jedi.
I know. It's just that
Eh.
God, that movie.
Different strokes for different folks.
I know, but
In
God,
both positive and a negative manner.
that movie's just.
So now we're going to do some on-foot collecting.
Okay.
All right then.
Also, that music,
Yes, rock music.
like, doesn't seem to fit.
Well, it fit the driving, just not the walking.
It fits. It's an action sequence, I guess.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath.
Ah! Okay. Ah! Ignore the bee. Shit, I need a car. I need a car!
My cardio is shot.
So, speaking of PAL frame rates, Pedro, would you say that there's ever been a case where a European frame rate has ever been a benefit? You know, like, well, an unofficial benefit, obviously, but
Well,
has there been ones when it's been ironically a help?
there is for me, like, at least in some Mega Drive games. Like for example, one thing, playing the Pinocchio Genesis game
yeah.
in 60 frames per second, the music sounds way too fast. Like da-da-da, like the Wish Upon a Star on 60 frames. It just sounds off, and you can tell that game was made by a British studio because you can tell it was made specifically with the PAL frame rate in mind.
Huh, I never really got that inkling. Maybe it's the feeling of like being used to a certain version.
Also, yeah, I can turn somewhat in... Oh, wait, was that just me driving off the ladder?
Anyhow, though, I was talking more so gameplay-wise as opposed to music, anyway.
Sure.
We'll get back to you on that one.
Of course. There's the. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 9 was already kind of slow frame rate wise with its battle system, but playing that, of course, in the European version was obviously even more slow.
So that it was impossible to get the Excalibur 2.
So basically, this new PC remaster is gonna
But
be.
that speed up and the option to avoid battles, yeah, it's a blessing for that.
Not to mention, we get a smooth 60 frames per second, so that should be awesome.
Yeah.
Who's
I
recording
can-
that game, by
I
the
can
way?
only hope,
Cow, yours
I can only hope
truly.
there will
We're
not
waiting-
be an
we're-
achievement for
we're-
getting the
We're waiting for
Excalibur 2 because,
we're waiting for it to Steam. We're waiting for it to release on Steam, so Jova can get it.
The Steam date says early 2016, so I'm probably guessing either February or March.
I'm still hoping that
I-
both 8.
I-
I'm still hoping that both 8 and 9 also make their way to the PS4 like 7 has.
My only worry is that the Final Fantasy IX remaster will follow the trend of, more recent Final Fantasy VII Steam releases, and I hope it does not carry over the god-awful mobile stuff that, well,
What do
for
you
some
mean?
reason, basically Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy V, their PC ports,
Only
which
5
are
and 6.
technically
4 is the 3D version.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. 5
No,
and
but
6.
but Jova, the Final Design is in 3D. They didn't have to change the sprites at all.
No.
Because there were
I'm not talking.
sprites in 3D models.
Talk to
Alright.
I'm not
Snake.
talking. I'm
Okay.
not talking about that.
Okay.
What I'm talking about is the overlay.
Yeah, Pedro?
So go ahead, Dwibs. Time to premiere your Snake voice.
Otacon, what's going on here?
Sir, this folder is empty. To rob me is one thing, but I expected you to lie.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to be here. Get the real Snake in here. I quit.
And now we cut to Snake driving
Also,
at the sound of
question,
a Danny Elfman remix of the Metal Gear Solid theme.
Also, question. I may have lost an episode if they revealed it, but was it ever revealed what's under one of Snake's sleeve? That package he has on his right sleeve.
Patches.
No, package. It almost looks like he has a box, a tiny box under his right sleeve under his shirt.
So we gotta do quote-unquote
Oh, I think
community
he has a
service.
knife in there.
So we gotta do quote-unquote community service with Snake.
Okay. So what does that mean?
We gotta destroy a van.
Okay. Sure, legit enough.
Yep. This music.
Cheesy as all heck.
Yeah. Ah. Don't you just love my amazing driving ability?
Yes. By the way, does this stuff with Apu has to do ties into the whole story?
Not much, honestly.
Okay.
There is a bit, but just gotta avoid this car.
It reminds me of a lot of music from Age of Empires 2, since I was replaying in these days.
Alright.
And basically to clarify too, I was talking about the fear that the overlay of the mobile port would come with the PC thing. Basically.
You mean the cheating speed up and stuff?
No. That would be a good thing. I mean, where they include the. Well, where they include, the overlay of how a control screen works on an Android game,
you mean an interface where you click on it? And honestly,
for some
the
reason,
way
PC ports
the way the
block that
menu and
alone.
the battle system were presented in 9 itself almost looks like it's easy to transfer on a touchscreen. Anyway, and on the
I
PC,
know.
that just means you have to click with the mouse. It's not that of a big deal.
Well, it wasn't just that. They also changed up the menus for the Android thing, and for some reason, they didn't
No, I
think,
know, but have you checked the screenshot, because it looks like it's pretty much the same.
Oh, it's the same. It's just a bit annoying, and also does not always transfer well because they forgot to, compress, decompress with 4 and
I mean
5
for
and
9.
6.
Have you checked the early screenshots and trailer, because it seems.
Oh, 9's looking pretty good. Oh, yes, I have. 9's looking pretty good.
No, I'm talking about the menu interface. It looks the same to me.
Yes, I have.
Meanwhile, that
Yeah.
truck was running into that post over and over.
Yeah.
Well, Dwibs, if there's one thing you've proven constantly is that the AI in this game is pretty faulty at times.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there might
Hey, a
be,
PS2 game with faulty AI. News to me.
that might be to do with how I'm performing this mission.
Badly.
Oh, well, there you
Okay.
go. To the charity place.
I use diamonds. What?
Oh, by the way, while we're on this drive, Jova,
Yes.
does Nando's exist over there?
Nando's.
It's a
What the-
peri peri chicken restaurant.
If it does, I have not seen one.
Right, because I'm trying to think of recent American restaurants making their way over here. It's Frankie and Benny's.
Dwibs, isn't Taco Bell coming to England or something?
Not that I know of.
I thought Taco Bell was getting into another country recently.
I'll check.
Forgot one.
How is Taco Bell, by the way?
Never tried because here it's practically non-existent. Hell, I don't even think people here in Italy knows what a taco is. We're bad.
Oh, apparently it does exist here in the UK, actually.
What
Yeah,
else exists over there?
Although it's the locations aren't. So far, all I can tell is this is in Manchester and Sheffield. Okay, I know Pizza Hut's been around here for a while, Jova, and
So Domino.
and how last year and Domino's, yeah. Oh, last year KFC celebrated. I think it was KFC that celebrated like 50 years of being around here.
I just
Well,
wish
of
it
course,
was
KFC's
here
been
too.
around there for a while.
50 years, actually.
Yeah, and in my country we just barely started having it last year.
Really?
Jesus. Yeah, I know, right? And you know what's funny? Apparently, from what people told me, it was because of a legal dispute back in the day. But they just managed to resolve it in like 2013. So then they began constructing KFCs here in Italy. And so far, we just have two places in all my country.
What about Portugal?
Hey.
Does that have KFC?
What?
Pedro, does Portugal have KFC?
We don't have KFC specifically, but yeah, we do have fried chicken, yeah.
Right.
Oh, you haven't ate fried chicken until you tried KFC. Then
Well, actually-
again, I speak
Well,
as
how
a-
do you know? Well, how do you know my my fried chicken isn't even better than KFC? You never tried it.
Okay, so we will
Okay,
resolve.
maybe you could maybe airlift some to me, and I'll airlift some to you.
Yeah, sure. I'll airmail you fried chicken, which will arrive already completely spoiled to America. Great plan, Jova. Okay, see
And
ya.
I'll mail you fried chicken from KFC, vacuum packed, so it won't.
Sure,
spoil.
I'll freeze
Brilliant.
it. Sure, I'll freeze it. I'll freeze it. I'll freeze it in carbonite.
Well, Jova, it's junk food. It will not spoil itself even in eons or something.
See you, everybody, for the
Yeah,
next one.
we'll
See ya.
see you for the next part, and hopefully our food fight will have ended.
Oh, really, Dwibs?
All right, everybody. Let's end it.
Damn.
All right, everybody. We're ending this part before anyone says any more awful jokes. See you, everybody.
Bye.